There is a question many women ask in the quiet, private moments of their healing, not out loud, not to their friends, not even to their family. But in the silence, when the house is finally still and the distractions are gone, the question shows up like a whisper. Why did he come back? And the question that matters even more, the one that feels heavier, the one that feels sharper, the one that feels like truth knocking on the door is this: if he came back, should I go back too? This is for the woman who loved deeply. This is for the woman who tried hard. This is for the woman who forgave more times than she can count. This is for the woman who sat on the floor and cried when no one was watching. This is for the woman who rebuilt herself in private. This is for the woman who is finally starting to feel peace. And then suddenly, he reappears. Because they almost always reappear. Not always when you're broken. Not always when you're begging. Not always when you're still waiting. No, they come back when you've gone quiet. They come back when you've stopped reaching. They come back when you've started healing. They come back when you look like you don't need them anymore. And that's the part that confuses so many women. You think, if he came back, maybe he finally realized my worth. You think, if he came back, maybe he changed. You think, if he came back, maybe this is the love story coming back together. But before you romanticize the return, you have to understand the return. Because closure doesn't usually come wearing a warning label. It comes wearing familiar eyes. It comes wearing an old nickname. It comes sounding like, I miss you. It comes sounding like, I made a mistake. It comes sounding like, you were the best woman I ever had. And if you don't understand why he came back, you might walk right back into the same story you barely survived the first time. So let's talk about why he came back. He did not come back because you were suddenly worthy. You were always worthy. He did not come back because you suddenly became valuable. You were always valuable. He did not come back because no one else wanted him. And he did not come back because you were the only woman in the world. He came back because you were home. Not home like a place. Home like a feeling. You were the woman who believed in him. You were the woman who saw the good in him when he couldn't see it in himself. You were the woman who stayed when things got hard. You were the woman who forgave when most people would have left. You were the woman who made him feel important, admired, respected, safe. You were not just a woman. You were an emotional home. And what many women don't realize is this: some people don't come back because they love you. They come back because they loved who they were when they were with you. You made him feel like a better man. You made life softer for him. You made his world quieter. You made him feel like he mattered. But here's the question that will change your life if you answer it honestly. How did loving him make you feel about yourself? Not how you felt about him, how you felt about yourself. Did you feel safe? Did you feel chosen? Did you feel peaceful? Did you feel respected? Did you feel like you could rest? Or did you feel anxious? Did you feel confused? Did you feel like you were competing? Did you feel like you were slowly losing yourself while trying to keep him? Because love should not feel like a constant audition. Love should not feel like a competition. Love should not feel like anxiety you have to pray away every night. Love should not feel like you're always one mistake away from being abandoned. So yes, he came back. But you have to ask a harder question. Did he come back for you? Or did he come back for what you do for him? Because those are two very different things. Some people come back because they finally see your value. But some people come back because they realized no one else would carry them the way you did. Some people come back because they want to love you properly. But some people come back because the world humbled them and they want somewhere familiar to rest. Some people come back because they changed. But some people come back because you are the one person who always let them come back. And if you don't tell the difference, you will reopen a door that God, life, and pain tried very hard to close. Now let's talk about why you shouldn't go back. And this part is not about anger. It's not about revenge. It's not about pride. It's about growth. The woman you were when you met him is not the woman you are now. The woman you are now had to learn how to sleep alone. She had to learn how to stop checking her phone. She had to learn how to go places alone. She had to learn how to calm her own anxiety. She had to learn how to rebuild her life without the person she thought would always be there. That woman was built in pain. That woman was built in silence. That woman was built in prayers nobody heard but God. That woman was built in the moments where she wanted to text him but didn't. That woman was built every time she chose her dignity over her loneliness. You did not go through all of that just to go back and be the same woman who accepted less than she deserved. You didn't survive the storm just to walk back into the burning house. Because going back only makes sense if the situation that broke you has changed. Read that again, slowly, and let it sit in your spirit. Going back only makes sense if what broke you has been rebuilt differently. Not different words, not different promises, not different apologies. Different behavior, different patterns, different effort, different consistency, different accountability. Because words are easy, apologies are easy, missing you is easy, coming back is easy, changing is hard, and many people will come back and do everything except the one thing that matters: change. So you have to be very honest with yourself. Not with him, with yourself. Are you in love with who he is? Or are you in love with who he used to be? Or are you in love with who you hoped he would become? Because many women are not heartbroken over the man. They are heartbroken over the future they imagined with the man. And those are not the same thing. You're not just letting go of a person. You're letting go of a dream. The house you imagined. The trips you imagined. The version of him you imagined as a husband, as a father, as a partner. You're grieving a life that never actually happened. And when he comes back, it feels like that life might still be possible. But listen carefully. Potential is one of the most dangerous drugs a woman can live on. Potential will have you loving someone for 10 years, hoping they become who they said they would be in year 1. Potential will have you breaking your own heart slowly. Potential will make you ignore reality. You cannot build a life on potential. You can only build a life on patterns. Not what he says, not what he promises, not what he feels, what he consistently does. So yes, he came back. But you have to ask yourself the most important question of all. If nothing changed, would I be signing up for the same pain, just a different day? Because history has a way of repeating itself when lessons aren't learned, only paused. Sometimes people come back not because it's meant to be, but because it's familiar. And familiar is not the same thing as healthy. Familiar is not the same thing as safe. Familiar is not the same thing as love. Familiar just means you've been there before. And you have to decide, do you want a familiar love? Or a peaceful love? Because those are often two different choices. A familiar love is intense, emotional, up and down, passionate, confusing, addictive. A peaceful love is calm, consistent, safe, sometimes almost boring to a nervous system that is used to chaos. Many women think they miss the man, but what they really miss is the emotional intensity. But peace will feel boring when you're used to survival mode. So when he comes back, it doesn't just test your heart. It tests your growth. It tests your boundaries. It tests whether you really learned the lesson or just survived the pain. Because the truth is, sometimes the reason someone comes back is not for a reunion. Sometimes they come back so you can choose yourself this time. The first time, you chose love. The second time, you choose yourself. And choosing yourself does not mean you didn't love him. It means you finally loved yourself more. There is a version of you that cried over him, lost sleep over him, over-explained yourself to him, tried to prove your worth to him, tried to fix things you didn't break, tried to carry a relationship by yourself. But there is also a version of you now who understands something she didn't understand before. Love that costs you your peace is too expensive. Read that again. Love that costs you your peace is too expensive. It doesn't matter how long you were together. It doesn't matter how much history you have. It doesn't matter how much you love him. If it costs you your peace, your self-respect, your mental health, your dignity, your ability to smile, your ability to relax, your ability to feel safe, the price is too high. So yes, he came back. But you have a decision to make. Not a decision based on history, not a decision based on guilt, not a decision based on how long you knew him, not a decision based on how good it was in the beginning. You make the decision based on who he is now. You make the decision based on who you are now. You make the decision based on whether this love, as it stands today, is healthy, mutual, peaceful, and real. Because you are not the same woman anymore. You are wiser now. You are calmer now. You are stronger now. You are less impressed by words now. You are more protective of your peace now. You don't just ask, do I love him anymore? Now you ask, is this good for me? Is this healthy for me? Is this aligned with the life I'm building? Can I be soft here? Can I rest here? Can I trust here? That is the difference between a woman who is healing and a woman who is still hoping. Healing changes your standards. And sometimes the reason he came back is because he finally met the new you. The you with boundaries. The you with silence. The you who doesn't chase. The you who doesn't argue. The you who can walk away. The you who understands that closure is sometimes a door you close yourself. So I'll leave you with this, and I want you to really think about it. Not quickly, not emotionally, but honestly. He came back to see if you were still the same woman. You shouldn't go back, because you are not. You are not the woman who begs anymore. You are not the woman who waits by the phone anymore. You are not the woman who ignores red flags anymore. You are not the woman who confuses attention with love anymore. You are not the woman who chooses potential over reality anymore. You are the woman who survived. You are the woman who healed. You are the woman who learned. You are the woman who can love, but does not abandon herself to do it. And the right love, the real love, the healthy love, you will never have to betray yourself to keep it. So yes, he came back. But the real question is not, why did he come back? The real question is, do I love myself enough not to go back to what broke me? And that answer will determine the rest of your life. If this message spoke to you, let this be the moment you choose yourself. Not out of anger, not out of pride, but out of self-respect. You can love someone and still not go back. You can forgive someone and still move forward. You can miss someone and still choose peace. If you're a woman who is healing, rebuilding, and choosing herself, subscribe to this channel. This is a space for women who are becoming stronger, wiser, and freer after heartbreak. And if this video found you at the exact moment you needed it, comment below. I choose myself this time. Thanks for watching.